I am. Then let me own, I'm an aesthetic sham. This air severe is but a mere veneer. This cynic smile is but a while of guile. This costume chaste is but good taste, misplaced. Let me confess, and languid love for lilies does not blight me. Lank limbs and haggard cheeks do not delight me. I do not care for dirty greens by any means. I do not long for all one sees that's Japanese. I am not fond of uttering platitudes and stained glass attitudes. In short, my medievalism's affectation, born of a morbid love of admiration. If you're anxious for to shine in the high aesthetic line, as a man of culture rare, you must get up all the germs and the transcendental terms and plant them everywhere. You must lie upon the daisies and discourse in novel phrases of your complicated state of mind. Non-meaning doesn't matter if it's only idle chatter for transcendental kind. And everyone will say, as you walk your mystic way, if this young man expresses himself in terms too deep for me, why, what a very singularly deep young man this deep young man must be. Be eloquent in praise of the very dull old days which have long since passed away, and convince him if you can that the reign of the Queen Anne was culture's palmiest day. Of course he will pooh-pooh whatever fresh and new, and declare it crude and mean, for art stopped short in the cultivated court of the Empress Josephine. And everyone will say, as you walk your mystic way, if that's not good enough for me, which is good enough for him, why, what a very cultivated kind of youth this kind of youth must be. Then the sentimental passion of a vegetable fashion must excite your languid spleen. An attachment a la Plato, or a bashful young potato, or a not too French bean. Though the Philistines may jostle, you may rank as an apostle in the high aesthetic band. If you walk down Piccadilly with a poppy or a lily in your medieval hand. And everyone will say, as you walk your flowery way, if he's contented with a vegetable lump, which will certainly not suit me, why, what a most particularly pure young man this pure young man must be. Ah, patience, come hither. I am pleased with thee. The bitter-hearted one who finds all else hollow is pleased with thee. For you're not hollow, are you?
No, thanks. I have dined, but I beg your pardon. I interrupt you.
Oh, life is made up of interruptions. The tortured soul, yearning for solitude, rise under them. Oh, but my heart is aweary. Oh, I'm a cursed thing. Don't go.
Oh, really, I'm very sorry.
Oh, tell me, girl, do you ever yearn?
I yearn my living.
Oh, no. Do you notice this to be heart-hungry? Do you know what it is to yearn for the indefinable, and yet to be brought daily face to face with a multiplication table? Do you know what it is to seek oceans and find puddles, to long for whirlwinds, and yet to have to do the best you can with the bellows? Oh, that's my case. Oh, I'm a cursed thing. Don't go.
Oh, if you please, I don't understand you. You frighten me.
Oh, don't be frightened. It's only poetry.
Well, if that's poetry, I don't like poetry.
Don't you? Can I trust her? Patience! You don't like poetry. Well, between you and me, I don't like poetry. It's hollow, unsubstantial, unsatisfactory. What's the use of yearning for Elysian fields when you know you can't get them and would only let them out on building leases if you had them?
Sir.
Patience! I have long loved you. And let me tell you a secret. I am not as bilious as I look. If you like, I will cut my hair. There is more innocent fun within me than a casual spectator would imagine. You have never seen me frolicsome. Be a good girl, a very good girl, and one day you shall, if you are fond of touch and go jocularity. This is the shop for it.
Sir, I will speak plainly. In the matter of love, I am untaught. I have never loved, but my great aunt. But I'm quite certain that under any circumstances, I couldn't possibly love you.
Oh, you think not?
I'm quite sure of it. Quite sure. Quite.
Very good. Life henceforth must be blank. I don't care what becomes of me. I have only to ask that you do not abuse my confidence. Though you despise me, I am extremely popular with all the other young ladies.
I only ask that you leave me and never renew the subject.
Certainly. Broken-hearted and desolate I go. To be wafted away from this black-haggled armour of sorrow, where the dust of an earthly today is the earth of a dusty tomorrow. It's a little thing of my own. I call it heart phone. I shall not publish it. Farewell, Patience. Patience, farewell.
Oh, what does it all mean? Why does he love me? Why does he expect me to love him? He's not a relation.